All right. How's everybody doing? This is Don, KK4QAM, and I have BNC Viewer opened up to the mini fanless PC that I purchased on a previous video and done an unboxing on. As you can see, I have all of my sound modem software and the BPQ32 software installed, as well as I have created a batch file to automatically start it on power on, but we'll cover that in a minute. To start with, I want to see what the task manager, once it settles out, is running on. 4%, 3% CPU with 37% memory. Uh, so it's just idling along, so to speak. In order to get this to work, you have to open the sound modem software, and mine is configured to open minimized. So let's maximize it a little bit. Here's your waterfall centered on 1700, 1200 baud. The settings for devices would be your sound card, which is, I have a USB audio device. I have a single channel output, color waterfall, and minimized on startup with the HEWPE server port enabled, as well as the KISS server port. I am using a sound card interface, so COM3 is where the push to talk is on it. Not exactly sure about the dual push to talk. I left it as it was, and all of the settings here as it was. So if you would hit OK on that, I'm just going to cancel out. Modems. This gives you the channel A and channel B for dual outputs, which we only have one selected. I did select KISS optimization. It was not selected. I left my baud rate and all of this alone, and you can hit OK. Occasionally it'll tell you it wants to have a restart, so you may have to close it out and restart it. Now, just a quick overview without all the installation process and so forth. The console opens up, and when it opens, we'll look and see what the layout is on it. Here we go. We'll maximize it. You have to click on one of these to get this tile function. All right, here's console information. A lot of information. It tells you about initialization, the ports that you have configured, stream status for BPQ32, the telnet, and I have it connected as a CMS server, AXIP port. This is the herd, and this monitors. This will basically tell you what the software is seeing. So let's minimize that, and we'll open the mail and the chat to go along with the console. All right, there's a console, and you pull the mail and the chat over it. There we go. Now, as you can see, it has already ID'd on port 3 and 4. And that's what it's putting out. The QAM, BBS, etc. All right, the chat version, it'll basically show you the user call sign, the stream conference queue, nodes, users, number of links, and so forth, as well as the mail will. And it also lists the number of messages, sysop messages held, and so forth like that. Now this is fully running and operational. There is the sound modem software currently running. So let's see what the task manager shows us as we'll let it settle down for a second or two. The sound card is running. The BPQ stuff is here. We're showing. Let me quit moving my mouse. 42% memory with 7 to 8 to 9% CPU usage. So it's not tasking it entirely too hard. Now, to show you what it would look like on an auto power, let's close all BPQ32 programs. Let's come down here and reopen sound modem, close it out. Now, I have this batch file that I created in Notepad, and it's very simple. This is all it is. Echo off. I give it a title. I start sound modem. I make it wait 10 seconds to start the BPQ console. Wait 10 seconds. Start the BPQ mail. Wait 10 seconds to start the BPQ chat. And you save it as all files, and make sure that you save it as the name .bat, Bravo Alpha Tango, and that creates a batch file. Now we'll exit out of it, and we'll just double click it. And if you'll notice, the sound modem is running. You can press any key or wait for the 10 seconds. There's the console. With 5 seconds, we'll press the space bar. There's the mail. Space bar. There's the chat. So everything is up and running. The way you get this to do on power up on an automatic run, we'll close all of this out again, is you will go into your Windows Start Menu Program Startup folder and put the shortcut to the batch file there. And then once it reboots or powers on, it does all of its normal booting processes, as well as runs this batch file here and starts everything up. I forgot to close a sound modem out. That's mistake one, just like the description of the channel says, the triumphs and failures. Alright, run that. I must have more than one running. You can open multiple instances of these. Yes. And then if it is more than one open, it'll send you a nastygram. Alright, let's try this again. Make sure there's no sound modem running. Alright, start it up. Sound modem is running. There's the console. And we're still waiting. There's the mail server. And we're waiting. There's the chat server, and the batch file closes itself out. Let's make this full screen. That's just the way that I like to see it. Tile. I always check here to make sure there's no errors. And you're up and running. This is the intended design for this little fanless PC, so it seems to be holding up and doing relatively well. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again on the next one. This is Don, KK4QAM 73.